All right, all right, all right, all right. So, welcome
All
back
right,
to
all right,
another
all right.
episode, ladies and gentlemen, of Binge or Cringe. I am your boy Ideal Tone, and I am here to make it known. Oh, let's get
Let's
to it. All right.
go.
So,
What up,
as per
everybody?
usual, I have my panel with me. As moving forward, I'm going to be call them my panel, my friends, my idealists. Okay, that's what they are in my Discord, and that's what they are going to be referred to moving forward. And these are all really good people I know who love anime, manga, animation, culture, manga culture, Japanese, whatever. Be it, we go in, we disagree, we debate, we agree. It's all love. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go around and introduce everybody. First, my boy Argent, the one and only, has returned.
Good evening, everyone.
Right next to me on the other side is my homegirl Sasha Ray. It's her first appearance. Please welcome her.
What up?
Don't be like
Don't
that.
hide.
Don't be shy.
Don't lie. We in here now, baby. Oh yeah, we live, baby. Yeah.
Right next to
Everybody say hi.
right
That's
next
right.
to.
Why you do the thing? Do the
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. Yo,
I definitely do that now.
right next to her.
That's funny.
Right next to her is the homeboy, my homie. We went to a gaming intro video for the VR for PlayStation back in the day. Yeah, the one, the only Xantar
That's just the
Boogles.
What's up, everybody?
How did that story
Officially,
go?
What's up, everybody? All right, so like you literally just hit me up one day and you were like, I got this ticket to the Sony event and I don't know anybody else in New York. Like, you want to come with me? And I was like, fuck yeah, let's do this. And then like we get there and there's just people playing Mortal Kombat on this big ass screen. It was like MK10 at the time. And then like we couldn't get it online for that, but we were doing like all the VR stuff and like this was like right before they released those weird play toy things.
Yeah,
With like the bulbs on them, like the motion controls. So like at the time they really did look cool, but like looking back, those motion controls kind of, they could have used some work. But it was a cool, fun
not
time.
sponsored by Sony.
all I know is no.
nah.
This is just some history. But all I know is
I was just gonna say I literally just crapped on them. You know what I mean? So like, how are we getting sponsored?
what's up, Rob?
But,
Everybody say hi to Rob. He's in the chat. What's up, Robert?
Hi.
What up?
But yeah, no, it was literally spur of the moment because I got the ticket that same day, and I was like, "Bro, let's meet up." It was literally spur of the moment.
Yeah.
I hopped on a bus and was in New York in less than 2 hours. So
Yeah, I was like, I could be doing something, but like it won't be better than this. So like I just made sure.
all I
just
know
was
is
there.
we was getting meatballs and wine on silver platters throughout the whole night.
I got so lit, I totally forgot about that. There was only like 30 people there and like 100 balls of like meat, cheese, goodness, whatever the hell it was. And then like just wine everywhere and just like, did you want this? Do you want this? And it's like, yeah, I want this. And you just lose track after a while. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
but
it was a
dope.
good night. It was a good night. Now, right beside him, my boy, we've known him for years. He was Jersey raised, then lived out in the Pennsylvania area. Now he went to California. Now he's back to us. My boy Star Peaks.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
What did we say? Brah brah.
What's up, everybody? Everybody good?
Oh,
Woo.
you know I'm good.
Don't worry, I'm about to be into better spaces right now. I'm hooking up.
Nice, bro.
Okay.
All right.
I'm eagerly awaiting this.
Yeah, man. He gonna pop the camera in. He gonna pop the camera on. Then right next to him.
The majestic bird known as Clarence.
Oh wow, let's not do that. You know he's like the, what do you call it? He's like what did my family described him one day when he met my family
He's like
at
a
a cookout.
flamingo
It was
and a parrot
funny as shit.
combined. Because like he's tall like a flamingo, but he's like loud like a parakeet.
Right.
just
Yo, bro.
No, wait till you. No, you know what? I'm not. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, Xantar. Xantar, don't say anything. Don't even do it, bro. Wait till you hear the laugh. That's all I'm saying. can't. Wait till you hear the
Yeah,
laugh.
you can't. Yo, it's gonna be here too. It's he can't contain the beast.
All right, and then we have the legendary, and I do mean legendary, Risky Sama.
Hello.
What is
That's his hello. You know that's his coin, Mark. That's literally his catchphrase. That's literally Risky's catchphrase. Risky, do it again. Do it.
Hello.
That's like when
You didn't even know. That's funny.
and then we all must pay respect to one of the oldest members of our group, but he is a sage in his own right. The grandfather of anime, Cobalt 70.
Oh,
feel like I
Sama.
I feel like I need a cane now.
Oh, senpai.
But you definitely are our senpai, Kobo. You know how many times you told me stories of how you had to like really like fight to find anime back at the different stores and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, dude. We used to rent it from like Tower Records and small video stores and shit back in the VHS days.
Wow.
Tower
Yeah,
Records.
I remember that shit. I remember
Like-
that shit. Yeah, that's old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same time when like the internet was like just
Respect.
coming out, and you would have to watch like 32 clips to watch like
Dude.
one episode of anime.
Bro, let's not even
Internet
talk about
wasn't
that.
even around for another like I'd say 8 years, and then finally you start getting that. When it first came out, dude, the resolution on anime.
Yeah, that's
that
what I
was
mean. It was so bad. It was so
horrible.
bad. But you would watch
about-
it. You would watch it. You'd be
What
like,
about the subs? Like Google Translate
No,
had
subs-
nothing on these kids. It was
So-
so bad.
yo,
No, Kobo. So you told me to go watch one of these old animes, and when I did, the sub was so bad. I was like, "What is this?" I feel like I was behind a sentence. Like,
Those are real subs, son. Real subs.
wait, Kobo, tell us about what like settle in the West when there was gold in their hills.
Oh dear Lord. No, but I mean, shit. I gotta see the burgeoning years of anime during the 80s and 90s when they had no restrictions on shit, and it was pretty wild. Like you got your Devilmans, Akira's, fucking really adult themed anime. It wasn't really directed as kids. That didn't really become a thing till later on, and even now, it's still not totally directed at kids. It's directed at young adults, you know.
right,
But back
Yeah,
then, it
that's
was
fair.
it was an all adult market in the 90s, so it was a little different.
Hey,
yeah,
but I feel like I have thoroughly introduced everybody. We are going to have a very good time tonight, or at least I hope so. This is probably going to be this is probably going to end up being maybe a bit of a longer stream than what we used to. Usually it ends up being an hour. Probably going to be a little bit longer for the simple fact that what we're talking about is an anime that we've talked about before. It is a movie that we talked about before without seeing it, because we just did an episode where we talk about speculation and what we hope to see animation wise when it came out or when it was available for us to view. That would be Demon Slayer, or how do I say it in Japanese? Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Mugen Train movie, okay? Or Infinity Trains. They go both ways. But like
Demon Train.
this movie is probably going to be one of the most it is, you know what it is. I'm going to just go out and say it. I believe so. It's probably it's one of the most iconic anime movies probably ever to hit the theaters. Just for the simple fact that right now it is outdone Spirited Away. It's beaten Spirited Away in sales.
It hasn't outdone Pokemon the first movie though.
Oh, you're right.
See.
You're right. But then again, you gotta remember, you're not gonna outdo a movie where you made us cry when Pikachu cried. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all ain't cried during Spirited Away?
I
cried during that, but nothing made me cry like Pikachu. I'm sorry. I felt hurt. Like when Pikachu cried, I couldn't stop.
Spirited Away. Yeah, we hear you. But like the thing about Spirited Away though is like it came out at like such a different time that like anime is more popular now. And especially like the fact that like the internet and like people are just like saying like, oh, Demon Slayer is dope, and like that word of mouth. Because like I'm not gonna lie, like content wise, you cannot beat Studio Ghibli. Like Studio Ghibli is like is in his class of itself. Like, yeah, like we could talk about anime movies, but we cannot. Like, literally on HBO Max, Studio Ghibli has its own section away from Crunchyroll. Like, that's how
That
dope
is true.
they are.
That is true. Yeah, you
So
know
it's
what?
just like, it's one of those things where, like, if Spirited Away came out now, we'd be having a different conversation because, like, those movies were just, they're too great. They're too great.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like we can all agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I definitely only said that it beat Spirited Away just because it has some type of relevance. It definitely does. But
No, like, probably
I feel like it's the first time we got.
did, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you look at it from this perspective, Spirited Away and most of Ghibli films, they crossed that international gap years before anyone else did.
My boy Peaks. Yeah.
And I feel
I'll
like
be
this
froze
is
for a
the first
second.
time we've had it kick in. You know,
Yeah,
with
no, that's
Kimetsu no
true.
Yaiba, it's the first time we've had an actual major anime beat out everything else. So it's like anime's finally got mainstream. This was the movie that did it.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we already know what we're here to talk about. We know we know how we about to get down and dirty. So first things first, let me go ahead and hit you guys with the first question. And like I said, there's no order. If you want to go first, just say it. Just make sure that we respect each other's time.
My hand.
Just make sure we respect each other's time, and you know we keep our answers. And if you have something to say or add on to someone else's, just say so. But don't try to cut anybody off if you can help it. If you have a small comment, of course you can say something, but you know what I mean. But regardless, first question: what was the thing that sunk you in? And you know I always ask this question. Obviously, the Demon Slayer franchise has sunk everybody in this table in. But I mean the movie itself. What was it about the movie that just like, okay, this is it. This is it.
Ladies first, called it. Ladies first, called it. Go ahead, Risky.
Wait, did you? Risky,
Wow.
yo, you didn't have to do Risky like that, RJ.
What's funny is I was actually about to say I'll go.
Everybody gender identity out here. Let's go, baby. It's 2021. Stop playing with
So wait, the question, are you meaning like what made us keep watching the movie, or what made us think the movie, or what made us watch the movie?
Okay, so obviously we went to watch the movie. I mean, like, what made yourself immerse yourself into the movie, I guess, is what I'm asking. Like, what put you on the edge of your seat that you're like this the whole time?
I'm after Clarence. I got two.
Clarence, we can't hear you, bro. Ed, we can't hear you.
Clarence, turn your VPN off, dog.
Is VPN is on?
Yeah, you can tell because it's lagging.
Xantar, you there? What's up, bro?
Oh, my boy is gone.
Xantar.
He's asleep. He got too into the movie.
All right, so who wants to go first?
Clarence, we still can't hear
we
you.
can't hear you, Clarence. Where's your mic?
I'll go first.
All right, go ahead, Sasha.
So, Demon Slayer, as soon as I watched it in the theaters, I just fell in love with the animation style. Like, it's just so beautiful.
Mhm.
You know, it's just, oh my gosh. It's like, when I look at it, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like I'm actually there with them. Because it's so beautiful and it's so clear, and I just love the style. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly.
Okay.
Yep.
And so that was something that I really loved about the movie. And then I also really liked when Rengoku. I just loved how they basically just showed more of Rengoku and just who he was. And honestly, he just stole my heart away. Just learning about him, his background, and then the fight with the demon at the end. I was, oh my gosh, him seeing his powers was my favorite part of the movie.
Real quick,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to cut you off. For everybody watching, this stream will contain spoilers for
Yeah.
Demon Slayer Infinite Train.
All I'm saying is
Okay,
I don't.
you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
back.
you
Yeah.
kind of.
Alright.
Yeah. What happened?
It just disconnected for some reason. I was just
Ah.
chilling, and I was like, "Oh, maybe it'll reconnect." And then I was like, "Nope." So
Oh, okay.
yes, I had to hang up and come back real quick.
We're still
That was
waiting on.
weird.
We're still waiting on Clarence. I don't know why his mic's not working, but we
Gotta
could.
turn his
I,
VPN
I think it was the thing, just like
Hmm.
messed up. But
Clarence, we
yeah, I
see
hope
you.
I
Say
didn't
something.
miss
We can't.
much.
Can we hear you?
I do agree with you, Sasha Ray, about the Rangoku stuff, though.
No, Clarence, we can't hear you, bro. Where's your? You got your actual mic? Is your mic hooked up to your?
So, John, what was your favorite thing like so far that got you into the movie? Like
Was
in the
it
beginning.
like are we talking about why I went to the theater,
No,
or like
No. So the,
in the
Like-
movie, what gripped me? Like
Yes.
what was
yeah,
like,
yeah. That's my question.
Yeah.
What immersed you? What like had you on the edge of your seat?
I
Uh.
would say like literally once Rangoku pulled out his sword,
Yeah.
it just did not stop popping off. And like when it
Mm-hmm.
and then it was like, oh yeah, we're calming down. It was like, psych, I'm popping off over here in the
Mm-hmm.
background, and I'm coming back in like 10 minutes, and I'm gonna just blow your mind.
Yeah.
And like I read the manga, so like it wasn't too much of a spoiler, but I'm still like, did I remember this right? Like, did this happen? And I was like, nah, I don't care. Like, this
Okay.
dope.
Before the next person answer, hold up. I'm gonna get Clarence straight. Clarence,
Okay.
can you hear me? Peaks.
Blink twice if you can hear us.
I don't even see him moving.
Yeah, he stopped moving. Peaks, if you can hear me, go to your
Settings.
go to your settings and change your mic over to the mic that you have plugged in. That's probably what it is. You got to switch your mic.
He can do it. I believe in him.
Yeah, he's pretty tech savvy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Risky.
Honestly, what I guess immersed me or whatever you want to say was definitely just the hands, dude. They were always throwing.
Wait.
hands.
Oh, Risky, you're a man after my own heart.
Oh,
The
dude.
hands,
Like,
bro.
like as soon as they started fighting, and the girl, like whenever she was like, so you said Son Goku, that's the dude's name, the
Rengoku.
Rengoku, whatever.
You put
No.
respect on that man's name, man.
Fireman.
Hey, he's another Neji for me. We knew it was happening.
Oh, no. Disrespectful, bro.
I'm about to throw a chair, I swear.
Disrespectful.
I don't think we watched the same
Oh
movie.
my gosh.
Ooh,
Like,
that
You know
was-
what? You know what,
Hold
Risky?
up.
I love you, but I feel like you like to antagonize us when we're in this party.
Did you finish watching
No.
the movie?
Oh my God.
I don't think you did.
Oh, I 100%. Oh, that's why I said Neji.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's
I-
actually not Neji.
Like,
Definitely
don't
not
get me
Neji.
wrong, dude was badass. Like, he
Oh
was
my.
raw. He had the hands, but I knew he was gonna die. I didn't even read the manga.
Yeah, but he
But
died way
how his
differently.
character was set up, like, like, alright, this man's gonna die. So I was ready for it.
I
was
don't
just
want
like,
to. Risky, I love
See
you,
that,
but I don't want
Birdman?
to. Risky, no more. I
I'm
love
not
you, but
gonna
no
lie,
more. No more.
The
Come
thing
on.
about
No.
the movie is like when you're watching it, it's like, is he gonna die here in this theater right now? Or
Oh
am I gonna
yeah,
have to
that's
watch
that's just it.
Yeah,
Like
I
I watched
once,
so much freaking anime, dude. Like I know he's gonna die.
No, like
Yeah.
this is one thing. Me and Clarence, we were just talking about this. How like it was like fucking with us. Like once you got towards the end, it was like, is it over?
Yeah.
Is it over?
Yeah.
Is it over? And
Yeah,
like,
well, you
and
knew
then
it wasn't
finally
over.
ended, and then like everyone in the theater was just sitting there, and I'm like, nah, guys, it's over. Like it's done.
Go
It's done.
home.
We're going home.
You're in a pandemic. Get out of here, yo.
So
Man.
That was beautiful.
All right, Risky. Risky, I'll let you have it, but at the same time, I hate you.
I'm not. I don't hate you. I just got words for you. But I'm gonna stay on topic right for right now. Stay on topic right. He's back.
That's-
He's back. All he got to do is turn off his VPN. Just listen to me. He ain't listening to nobody.
Say something, Clarence.
no, you can't
It
hear.
sounds like you're in a dentist office, Playboy.
Clarence. All right, Clarence. Go to your video audio settings. In your video audio settings. Go there.
There's
And then like there
Dude,
should
look
be
how- Look how hard he's focusing.
My boy is like,
I don't know how to explain it.
Try turning the volume up on your computer.
Oh, if it's that,
try
it's
turning it
that-
off and turn
oh
it back
my
on.
god.
In any event, I think
No,
I'm
but
just going to mirror everything that everybody else said, because when initially, like when you start the film, it picks up. I really love that it picks up like right at the end of season 1,
Yeah.
like literally the same animation of them like hiding
Yeah.
their swords going on. It was absolutely gorgeous,
Yeah.
and I really love. I'm really happy, and this is a whole different topic. This is a whole different podcast. I'm really happy for the generation of kids that like their starter pack is like what Attack on Titan,
Right.
and I was about to say Konosuba, but that is not for
I
children.
was
Sword
gonna
Art
say
Online.
that. I don't think Attack on Titan technically should be for children.
It's not. It's not.
You know what I mean? But like,
I mean, but
it's technically a shonen though. It's just one of those things. Was like, whoa, like the lines are getting blurry because like
Mhm.
it's pretty damn graphic compared to like some of the stuff that we literally can't show.
I don't know. We did watch Goku get shot straight through him though when we was like
but like
7 years
nah,
old.
but the blood, it's not like a dude getting eaten. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Like
are
he gets
correct.
shot, and it's like, oh, cool, lasers and stuff. But like, it's like, yo, he just got picked up like a sandwich or a cookie. You know, he's
Pick
just
this
done.
man up like
Yeah.
a
Yo.
soft pretzel.
Honestly,
Yo.
I
Exactly.
think Attack on Titan is hilarious. Like, I don't think that show is sad. Like when I watch it,
Oh,
I
you're
just like,
dark.
Oh
laugh.
wow, dark sense of humor over here, especially coming from
But-
such a bubbly personality.
It's like I enjoy watching giant people eat smaller people.
It's just so dramatic.
I mean, I'm not going
It's
king
supposed to
shame,
be
It's
but
like
funny.
it's like a 5-year-old eating some Legos. It's hilarious.
You're not allowed to watch children.
That is
All right, I'm going to
kinda
talk about
funny in a weird
Demon Slayer.
way.
If that's
Nah,
cool.
but
yeah.
That's cool.
All right, go
So,
get back on topic. Get back on topic.
Okay.
All right, so I heard hands, but like there's this literal one part of the movie, like it's like halfway through when he's all like metamorphosed and stuff,
Mhm.
and it's literally just like hands, like literal hands
Being
drawn
thrown.
in like the best goopy detail,
Mhm.
and yeah, like they're literally being thrown, and it's like in my head, I'm like, yo, he's literally throwing hands. He's literally
He's
throwing
literally
hands.
throwing hands.
Like there's not, and he's trying his damnedest.
It's great.
But
So like I said, the art drew me in. Art's absolutely beautiful. My point being, like anime, I feel like post 2013, like after we got Stardust Crusaders, like everything just like started really popping off, right?
Hmm.
it's the effect of JoJo's.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
of like how JoJo's is. It's like you really couldn't have that anime in the past because like people just weren't good
But
enough.
they did though.
And then like now, did
O-
you see it though?
I think the OVAs can. Anyway, this is a different conversation. But
But,
what I liked about the movie,
The Demon Train.
the art was great. I loved Rengoku showing the difference between where Tanjiro and the boys are and where the Hashiramas are. Where it's like, oh no, we knew they was bad, but my man said, no, I got these 4 cars. You go ahead. You go ahead and take care of what you guys.
No, not 4 or 5.
My bad.
5
Thank you.
cards. That's what makes it cool.
Yeah. So
Casually, I'm just gonna casually just do these 5 cards,
yeah.
and I'm gonna help these guys if need be. But I trust that they should be able to do it.
The thing is, what? It was only 8 cards anyway. Like, you know, my man was like, yeah, I got 5 on
there
lock.
was only 8 cars. There was only 8 cars, and one was the coal, and one was the clean the whole train. So like they only had like 2 carts.
They was like, no, it was,
Yeah, that's what I enjoyed.
Rengoku was like, yeah, I got the back 5. Take care of the front. No hesitation. And my man was out between all the cars. But
I really like something that like the Demon Slayer has over pretty much any other anime is like how they tackle like death and the acceptance of death.
Mm.
Like I felt like this movie really like solidified Tanjiro as like a unique protagonist in a sort of way that like a lot of other people would break if they're in that situation. But he literally is just like, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna not turn back. This is my family. And then he literally 1,000 times in this movie. Like
yeah.
like you know? So like it's just one of those things where like he actually displayed his willpower in like a very like tangible way
Mhm.
that you could see. That's not just like, oh, he's a Billy badass, you know, he could do whatever he wants. It's like no, he literally said, you're not my family, my family's dead, they're not coming back.
Yeah.
And like a lot of like we make fun of Dragon Ball because they can't accept that fact. but like other animes, you know what I mean? Like freaking Naruto, Pain brought like everybody back.
Mhm.
You know, like Bleach, like people don't die in Bleach. Like the old man died, but like, did he really have screen time? Like, no, like nobody important dies.
He had some type of significance, but nothing
and it's
too
just one of
crazy.
those things where like that's what drew me in at first to Demon Slayer. That first episode was like, oh yeah, by the way, everybody's dead.
Within like the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's like
Yo.
everybody's dead. It's just like woo, like that's what drew me into Attack on Titan in the
There we
past
go.
because like how fast they started
Hey,
killing
Yeah.
people.
my
But,
guy.
better?
But,
Yeah, that's
like,
better, bro.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry, y'all.
No, you good, bro. You good.
But
All right. So who's next? Clarence, you got to go, right? And then we'll go to Cobalt.
Yeah, finally, right?
Right. So yeah. So what immersed you, bro? What had you on the edge of your seat?
Well, I was just telling John right before, or Xantar right before this, that like the animation right off rip, as soon as like hands down, the best animation. I was just like, it was a beautiful anime from start to finish, down to the lighting, down to the anime style, down to the line work, down to everything. I was just entranced with just artistic style and the environment.
Okay.
So I felt immersed.
All right. So I'm be honest with you. I agree with that 100%. It's the artistic style. It caught
was
you
too
right
beautiful,
from the rip.
way
Yeah,
too
man.
beautiful.
I slightly disagree.
It was like a
actually,
skyline
but that's what our that's how our thing got involved.
Well, we gonna
Clarence,
get
you
into
better
that.
stop
We gonna get into
This is not. But it's just I actually had slight problems with the art style at times, but like it didn't differ from the movie at me.
Yeah.
And it's just
you
one of
got
those
that
things.
All right,
where,
listen
like,
here.
since
Listen
I've
here,
seen
Xantar. Listen here.
other modern movies. No, like I would like this isn't even a like a controversial topic. Like I will explain everything what I mean, but like it's just one of those things where like so when his head became a tentacle monster, they leaned on the CG way too much on that scene. And it's just one of those things where like it didn't if you CGI'd the train at least, it wouldn't have contrasted as much. Because like as I'm watching the movie, I'm more focused on the CG, but I'm not focused on Tanjiro. And like Tanjiro's literally man, with your Goomba ass voice, you know what I mean? Udum Groove, like your Banjo Kazooie character up in this. But anyway, so I was all right. I compare it to modern movies that I've seen. Like two movies I could say off the rip that I just seen is Two Heroes, My Hero Academia movie, and Dragon Ball Super Broly. So in Dragon Ball Super Broly, when they had the fight scenes, they did not use CGI at all, and they refused. But when they did use CGI on like the lava and like the backgrounds in the mountains and stuff, and especially the 360 angles, that was the perfect use of CG. Whereas like with the goop monster, it's like, yo, man, just draw him. Just draw him. Like sometimes it was just like, yeah, I'm wasting money just to make this a little cooler than it is, but like it's not cool all the time. Like it's cool when it's action, but in those instances when he's just sitting there and just like
okay, so you thought like certain parts of it was just unnecessary. Like it was unnecessary.
Like, it just need a little polish. It just need a little polish. And like I can't just sit here and be like, oh, it's perfect. Because like I seen Goku literally get mollywopped through an iceberg in like perfect crispness, and then like but like it has a real different tone to this movie because like when it does get the drawing scenes, they have like the perfect lighting and everything, and it really like keeps that dark tone of the movie. So like it's just the CGI, like it was just one of those things where like it threw me off a little bit, but like that's just me being a little picky. But like I just was like, in the movie, I was just like, ew. Like, that's
preference.
Yeah.
Just, ew.
All right.
I can relate to that.
And then, like,
I do 3D design
and
as
then,
well.
like, and then especially when Tanjiro did his awesome water moves, and like you see the best detail in like the art and like the Japanese waves and stuff like that. And then it goes back to Goopy Mons. It's like,
yo,
you know what I mean?
Wait, it's the Goopy Mons
$130
comment
on
for
that
me though.
wave.
Hold up.
But then, like, you know what I mean? We're gimping the monster. But like, I'll shut up. All right. I think I talk too much.
All right. Well, here's the thing. Argent, say what you gotta say. Then let's move to Cobalt because I don't want to forget Cobalt.
I'm gonna be super short because I know we got like 17 different things to talk about. The only thing from art perspective with the goop being the goop is I would just say I would imagine it's a matter of consistency, because if they flip flop between the goop and the hand drawn, then I think that would have been too much of a weird, not dichotomy, but like juxtaposition, as opposed to like wherever Tanjiro was. One of my favorite things about Demon Slayer is how it flawlessly flips between CG and hand drawn. That's like
Yeah.
one of the best.
Same.
That's one of the
I'm
best
right
things.
with you with that.
That's
Yeah,
like-
facts.
I agree.
But
like,
that's
all right,
just my piece. We gotta let
But-
Kobold
Yeah.
been paid his
Yeah,
taxes
he
for
got it.
120
Yeah, he-
years. We gotta let this man talk. You know.
Nah, that's real.
It's the age comment for me. Yeah, 120 years.
I'll keep it going. I agree. I do 3D, and so I
agree,
always
too.
notice the use of 3D in any type of animation. And anime has a huge problem with this, with the transitioning. A lot of times, there's no continuity between the two. You can see the gradation changes, the line styles change. A lot of times, you notice that, and it's like that uncanny valley. You see it; it doesn't sit right in anime. Your eye is drawn right to it, and
Yeah.
I did see that in this, but I see it in almost any anime that tries to do that transition. I felt that like they balanced it well, and I know that a lot of times they do that 3D. They do it as a cost cutting measure because that cell animation takes a lot of man hours and costs a lot of money. That CG can be done in a day, and so you look at it but recognize it for what it is, and so it doesn't take away from the whole anime, which was an absolutely fucking beautiful anime. The style
Yeah.
itself is one of my favorite anime styles to come out of the last decade, and so if there's anything that drew me to that movie, would be the same thing that drew me to the series itself, which is the style is unique and beautifully done.
That's true.
The story itself, I was stoked on because it is that nexus point within the story that sets everything in motion after it, and they refer back to it a dozen times, all the way up to the very end, and
Yeah.
his relationship with Rengoku is actually it's a lot bigger than the movie explains. Like in the arc itself, they dig in a little bit more about how his fire style is related. But they left that alone. They left that for the next season, which I'm totally fine with because I love the idea of having a movie that rolls with the series. See, I hate movies because
Yeah.
there are always these disconnected storylines that sometimes are cool. More often than not, they're cookie cutter stories that you're just like, you go for the production quality.
That's true.
I like that it's introducing this. Hey, we could do an arc as a movie, and I hope that it catches on to other animes.
No,
So,
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
let's-
definitely-
And the Demon Train arc is like literally the perfect arc to make a movie because of like how its length and like how like odd it feels, because like it's too short to be like a full season, but it's like too long to just be a part. You know what I mean?
I feel like if they
So,
did a
like-
season for that, it would have been like 10 episodes, no more. Like not even a full
Oh,
12.
that's
God,
generous.
no, probably like
That's generous.
4.
I would have gotten like 5.
5? I thought,
right?
well, because it was like a 2-hour
5,
movie,
4.
right?
Yeah, exactly. 3. Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
I
It probably
wanna-
would have felt long.
Now I'm not gonna lie, they might pad it. They might pad it a little bit.
That's what I was saying. That's why I said 10.
It is an anime. We might get 4. But yeah, it's not. It's you could count the episodes on a single hand
That's true.
of how much. Yeah, that's
I
the
just
point.
wanted to add to his point, like the pacing of the anime was like very on point for me. Like I love the pacing. Like I was engaged throughout the entire. Like I didn't lose not one bit of engagement. If I wasn't attracted by
we lost
the
Antar.
visuals, David Blaine.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
No, to look. But yeah, I really feel like if they didn't capture you by the visuals, they captured you by being entertaining, comedy, or any type of emotion. I just was engaged the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it definitely was as you all know, the hands. The hands, okay? And don't get me wrong, there was hands, but there wasn't hands. Obviously, there was a lot of swordplay. But it
was
okay.
beautiful hands.
There was literal hands.
You're right. There was hands at the end. There was hands at the end.
There was
Hands.
element hands. There was train hands.
There was
It was every type of hands. Like if it's a limb that's considered some type of hand in some type of way, it was in the movie.
That's true.
Oh, John, me and you was talking about this. The eyes. The eyes.
Oh no,
so good.
not gonna lie. Ever since that episode of My Hero Academia where they went into Overhaul's eye, I feel that like the fact that one episode of My Hero Academia really changed anime because like now you see that close up of the eyes pretty much everywhere, and this movie was like, oh, we're gonna notch that up to like 11, and we're gonna just make the best damn eyes you've ever seen.
Yeah, beautiful soundtrack.
The ends with that final fight. That final fight, and then the angels started singing, and it's just like, wow.
All right, wait.
Like,
Don't get too far in that. Don't go too far. Xantar, bring it back. Xantar, bring it back. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Bring it back. Huh?
Who's Broly though? Who's Broly?
Oh, that's Risky.
Oh, that's
Risky Sama. Risky Biscuit.
I'm just looking at Broly there. I'm just like, yo, who has?
Nah, that's Risky, man.
Yo, who boy?
Yeah, who boy?
Just be happy. Just be happy he ain't put.
I love your movies, bro. I love your movies. All 4 of them. No matter what people say, it's always awesome to see.
Let's
Broly
just be
on
happy
screen.
he didn't put Sonic instead. He didn't put Sonic as his photo.
If you look at it, it's Broly petting 2 golden retrievers.
Hey, he got
What's
a heart.
the next question?
He got a heart. He just like
Good question. So, next question.
Can I ask you guys a question? Because this is actually on my mind, and I was waiting for this.
That depends. What's the question?
All right. So since this movie is technically a canonical arc, and you know what I mean, how do you guys feel about this moving forward? Because like Kobo said it, like he liked it, but it's like this is canon, and the second season isn't really gonna like touch upon this. Like you're gonna have like a quick flashback to be like they were on the train, this guy died, this guy came, you know, blah blah blah. But like it's really not gonna be like resurrection of F or anything.
Right.
So like how do you guys feel? Because like moving forward, if this is the norm, are we going to have to see these movies to like be on track?
I feel like yes.
It's only in theaters. It's only in theaters
for
right
now.
And like you can't watch it. Yeah, but like once they also said once they started releasing it, it's only going to be on like Google Play and stuff. So like
it's going to be
you're not going to be able to casually watch it for like technically like 2 years.
No, that's not true. They have it available for pre-order on Xbox. If you have an Xbox,
you still have to pay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're like
I
Super Broly is like on Crunchyroll. You know what I mean? Like it's just
true.
there.
That's true.
I feel like the only negative would be the pacing of the movies. I wouldn't like. I would want the quality of how the movie looks, but I don't want the pacing because if we just get movies, I feel like it would go by too fast. And the manga will be over real quick, or the whole project will be over. Like
I understand.
That's the only negative.
So now here's my thing about it. Yes, so the movie, the based off how the movie was long, but the movie wasn't. The movie could have been longer, and I believe Kobo can agree with me on this because they left some stuff out that they actually had in the manga within that arc that tied in.
You know they do that though. You know they do that. You know.
Yeah. So based off that. Yeah, so based off that, if they stick true to the manga, we could probably get let's say they do another 24 episode season, right? Or was it 26 for the original season?
26.
26. Let's say they do another season like that. If I'm seeing it correctly, they could probably get up into the point where Tanjiro may even start remembering everything about what his father was teaching him, and he gets his, and he, you know, spoiler, and he gets his,
Not everybody read the manga now.
Yeah, you're right. He gets
reading the manga because I know it's going to keep coming out.
Okay,
I know it's gonna. I know it's gonna be animated.
Yeah. No, it definitely is. There's no reason. There's no reason why it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
But
so can we not spoil?
I'm not gonna spoil nothing. All I'm saying is that there's a lot of backstory and information that.
Well,
is going to be
I'm
in.
someone that I overthink it, so I'm gonna end up spoiling it for myself, overthinking
Oh, okay.
anything you say that's
Me
part
too.
past this.
Me too.
I understand him. I understand him. Yep.
Yeah,
I
you're
couldn't
gonna make
agree.
me accidentally figure out how this fucking thing
I do
ends
the
before
same
I
Bro,
even
turn
get
off
to
your
it.
200 IQ plays, man.
Yeah.
That's what you
Yeah,
gotta
exactly.
do.
Yeah,
Just turn off your
Like,
5G.
My
you
man
know?
is a whole Black Flash and Boogie Woogie out here. He a whole Aoi. Like
you're making me sad.
And a non-spoiler way, in a non-spoiler way, the second season isn't going to get where you think it's going to get.
See,
I
even
can't-
Stop.
Just
I feel
stop.
like
You
what else we
literally,
got?
you
No, but this isn't
single-handedly.
spoilers because, like, I feel like we are going to actually get another movie like Demon Train. That's going to be canonical.
Then let it happen. Let it fucking happen. Stop
I'm not-
talking about
I'm not
everything.
speaking it
Yeah,
into
I'm
existence.
with him.
All right, Xantar, stop.
That's not really a spoiler.
But
This man is from the future.
I'm about to
Come
fucking bounce, dude. Come on.
It's just,
You know what?
It's just like talking, like, you know, like,
Xantar, let me find out you work. Let me find out you work for
'cause, like,
Fox and you help produce The Simpsons.
on the real, we really did witness history. Like, we really did witness like anime history. Like,
Yeah.
this movie was anime history, whether we want to spoil it in the future or not. Like, there's gonna be people in 10 years talking about Demon Train. That's
Yeah.
just facts.
Yeah.
That's true.
Fire, bro. I
Yeah.
think this is
Well-
one of the best anime movies made ever. One of them.
Yeah, I really agree.
All right.
I really do.
Well, then let's move on to the next question, so that way we can just stay on topic.
You have the baby smile, like, you know, the baby had that big smile.
I'm done. So next question.
on.
What was the hardest thing? What was your favorite part of the movie? Let me ask that. Favorite part.
Oh,
Like what like your favorite part. Something that definitely you were like, I really enjoyed this scene. I really enjoyed what happened right here. Favorite part.
I'll go fourth.
Fourth? Okay. Sasha Ray wants to go first.
Last.
Sasha Ray wants to go
I'll go
first.
second to last.
Second to last. Go ahead, Sasha Ray.
So
No, I just want to eat this popcorn.
my favorite part of the movie was it's so hard to just pick one.
No, you got to. You got to. That's the question.
Damn.
This is the test
That's the
question.
hard part.
All right. My favorite
That
part
part.
of the movie was when Rengoku was talking to Tanjiro at the end. At when he was dying, and basically like when he was like he asked his mom, "Did I make you proud?" and she said yes. And I just really love that he honored his integrity and like his ninja way. I know, like from Naruto.
Hold on now.
Believe it.
His beliefs. His beliefs.
Yeah, and he like no matter how
believe
much the demon like tempted him to just like take the easy route, that was my favorite part. Like I just fell in love with him because it's like everybody goes through that where it's like, oh, you want to take shortcuts in life, you want to, like give up, and he was just that example. And he really, I don't know, he just really was inspiring, and oh my gosh, I just love him. And so, but I really love that he talked to Tanjiro about not giving up, and he was just a very strong and solid example for the three Tanjiro, the orange one, Zenitsu, yeah, for how they should be. So I really thought that was cool. That was my favorite part.
All
He
right.
encouraged them. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I definitely
that
like
was a
that.
moment.
Definitely like that.
Mm.
All right, who's next?
I don't know who's second.
All right, Risky, you want to go second?
I guess
I mean, I can go if you want to.
Hey, let's go, my brother.
My favorite part. Now you're making me think. Probably whenever Zenitsu actually clears out his side of the train. I love it when dude goes hard. He's my favorite character.
My
by
man be
far,
sleep
so
the
watching
whole
him
time.
just-
His,
I know
his, his
it's
subconscious
ridiculous.
realm was hilarious.
It really was.
When it was just like, it's so dark.
Yeah,
What is
that
this
shit was
darkness? That he just
Oh,
comes out with
yeah.
the scissor blades and he's like, "You're not Netsuko. What are you doing here?" It's like, oh my god, he's crazy.
Wait, I'm confused. Which one is Zenitsu again? The
He's the
boar
thunder
head or the
dude.
orange
He's
guy?
the thunder guy.
Oh,
Thunder-
yeah,
Thunder
okay.
Kid.
orange. Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
when he lightning across the train, that was the best Oh my god, when he was like,
That was dope.
Yeah.
that was
And he
yeah,
was
but-
asleep.
But
It was
Risky,
asleep. That's the-
Risky, I really like that answer, man. Like Zenitsu, like, and you can't sleep on him. You can't, like, go ahead,
You
Risky. You
can't.
definitely can't sleep on Zenitsu.
I mean, he can sleep, but
Slept more, you know.
Yeah. All right. Who's number 3? Oh, wait. No.
No, technically Cobalt.
Cobalt is
because
technically 3.
Homie
Yeah.
said 4. I said last, and Clarence said second to last.
Yeah.
I'll roll it then.
there you go.
My favorite scene would be the end when he's on top of the train and he's just dying over and over, dying. And that
Yo.
you can see him slipping
that's a
and
fact.
catching back on, and that anticipation
like,
just built with every death
Yeah.
you saw.
That was a good part. And
Yo,
he, like when he went limp, and then like his legs, and then he just like got up, like what? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was like
This part.
this guy's something else. Even the demon was like, yo, this guy is
It's like,
something
what?
else.
Yeah. Like,
Yo,
how
you know
much?
that-
How much
that's the best
determination do you have
part
to
when
have to
Demon
kill
walked
yourself
in.
over and over? Like,
Sheesh.
That's what he said. He was crazy. He was
Yeah.
like, yo, this dude crazy.
Could he
Yeah,
feel
exactly.
anything? Did he feel anything? When
no, he
that?
did. In the dream, it felt real, but when he came back, like he did, there was
Okay.
nothing there. But like,
think about it. You gotta force yourself.
It's
to,
also
like,
that mental thing. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I just killed myself. But like
over
after a
and
certain
over, you
point,
just got used
I don't know. That demon, like me personally, that demon was talking all the smack, and it got to a certain
killed
point. It's like,
himself
oh,
in
if I
real life,
kill myself,
you know?
I come back and I get to beat you up. It's instant. Like Tanjiro, it's like, oh, I'm coming back for you. Like I'm hunting you down.
Yeah.
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 And it was actually brilliant when he like tried to do that switcheroo, and Tanjiro was like, I'm doing it in real life, and then Inosuke was like, yo, chill, bro.
All right.
like,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
that's dope.
Arjun. What's your take?
My favorite part, it's actually really silly, but I really, really loved Inosuke's dream because there is
That was a dope part.
there's a trope about like the raised by wolves kid, whatever,
Mhm.
and Inosuke completely subverts that with the wonder that he sees
In the
in
world.
people. Like, remember in season 1 where they're running, he's like, "Hey, why did that lady wish us good luck?" And Tanjiro's like, "Dog, stop talking to me."
Nah, it's
but
he's
that-
a really good character. He's a really good
yeah,
character.
yeah, because they could lean into the distrust you could have for humans, but like with Inosuke's writing, it's just that like he leans into the wonder and seeing the beauty
Yeah.
and the connections with people, and that's really cool. Also, I think Inosuke might be my favorite part of this movie, only because my boy came in strong in season 1, but he had no sauce for the rest of the season. Like none. My
That's
man
true.
got like beat down, and so much so that his confidence was like, "Man, I ain't going to train."
Yeah,
I
he
ain't
was
doing
in
nothing."
bed for like a week and a half.
Nah,
just
that's
like
true.
he's like, yo,
That's
man,
true.
I'm not with it anymore. And then eventually he's like, all right, I gotta get him out of the bed. But like he was really defeated. Yeah, he was.
It was
really
it
defeated.
was great to see him a little pop off, not too much
Yeah.
pop off, but
No, they
Same.
definitely gave my man some clout in the movie, for real.
they did.
Yeah. He
Definitely got more
definitely
screen
held
time than
his part.
Zenitsu.
That's true.
Zenitsu's
Yeah,
awesome.
Zenitsu was barely in there.
Zenitsu and Nezuko. They're like, if you take the time with Zenitsu and Nezuko and combine it, and that's how much screen time Inosuke got.
Yeah, but it didn't. I don't think it really mattered because you just had to put Nezuko in there
That's
for a
true.
moment, just with the cuteness, and she was like, "Wake up!" Like she burned him alive. She was like, "Wake up,
Yeah.
Tanjiro! Like, get your shit together, bro!" Like,
Yeah.
You know,
all right.
I thought you was about to say what I was going to say, but it's
No.
kinda
I'm not going.
like-
I'm trying not to step on nobody's toes for their comments.
No, I'm talking about Argent.
Oh,
Argent said a dream. So honestly, one of my favorite parts was a dream too, but it wasn't a Inosuke's dream. It was Zenitsu dream
Yeah.
when he was like, it was a funny part for me.
It's
When
like,
he
you're
was
not
chasing
Nezuko.
him. Yeah, it
Um,
was like a zombie. That was like a sign, like a not. It's not One Piece, but like you know how One Piece had those funny scenes where they just like they be dumb funny for no reason.
Yeah.
There's like
That's what that
just
was
the
for me.
out of place gag. That's just like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
That
He
was
didn't
really
want no
funny.
smoke. He didn't want no smoke with him in that dream.
no, Zenitsu was
Yeah.
Zenitsu was
No,
really like on some other stuff in his dream. Like literally, his dream world was pitch black. You couldn't see nothing. Like
he's like dark. He's like really a dark person. It's funny.
It goes like this: put an anime villain that you cherish into that realm, and then just like place your bets how long he will last. Because like that's
I bet $5 he wouldn't last 20 seconds.
King. In that dimension, he was king. He was literally teleporting all over the place. He was there. He was floating on the scissors like a witch broom. Just literally like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's like, whoa.
Oh man. All right. So that was your favorite part, right, Clarence? All right. So Xantar. Favorite.
All right, so like it's a little bit more complex, but like my favorite part is how they handled just the death in general. Like I said earlier, because like I can't. It's not really one part, but it's one theme that's just present throughout the whole movie. Because like in Tanjiro's dream, you have him facing death. Then you in Rengoku's dream, you have him like, like not like facing death, but like accepting the fact that like he has to put himself above everybody else no matter what. And that's also like accepting death because he has to like protect everybody. And then like Sashire said at the end, when his mom was there, it like really came full circle. And he's literally like, it shows like humanity. And it really brought that point home that like, like we are mortal, we bleed, we cry, but that's what makes us powerful. And like, yeah, he just left.
No, he went to get something. He's coming back with a vengeance. He went to get something. I know it.
But it's just like Rengoku could have like left or something, or try to like run away. You know what I mean? Like in Hunter x Hunter, like Kite was like, "Yo, get out of here." In a similar situation, but like Rengoku's like, I have to stand tall for myself and for the others. And then like, no matter what, it's going to inspire you inadvertently, but it's just like, this is what it really means to be my apprentice. And like, if it was any other pillar that went there, like the butterfly lady, or maybe like the snake guy,
I don't think it would have had the same effect.
That moment would never have happened, and then our characters wouldn't never be the people that we would eventually fall in love with throughout the other seasons that are to come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just and then it also leads back to the like the whole theme of the show. Like my family is gone, but I still have stuff we're fighting for, and my sister, my friends, and like not a lot of anime really like they try to do it, but they don't really like, they dance around the fact. This one like makes it like the forefront, and that what really like that's my favorite, and that's really what makes Demon Slayer just unique in general.
And I love all right, so tying into that, I love how though I was sad to see Rengoku go, but I love how they used his death and his final speech as a catalyst for their development.
Yeah.
Like his death wasn't just, it wasn't in vain. You know what I mean? It was for their development to push them forward, and we're going to see, and obviously we're going to see that development once season 2 comes. Yeah. So like I like how that happened.
I think you saw the development immediately, because like what we said with Inosuke, he really opened up, and like he had that heartfelt speech at the end about like what I said, like we really do have to like keep living, because if we don't, he lost.
Right.
And like if he really is our big bro, we cannot dishonor him like that. And like that is development from,
That's
like,
true.
why is this lady saying like good luck to us? You know what I mean? Like he's grasping social like norms through this very traumatic experience.
Yeah.
And like you don't see it maybe with like Zenitsu, but like you definitely see like Tanjiro and Inosuke like boom immediately. Like we're never going to be the same ever again.
Honestly, like that kind of made me respect Inosuke, like because in the first season I didn't have respect for him like at all. So, like this movie changed my perspective of him, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's really cool. And like what he said to Tanjiro, like you need to honor what Rengoku said, like stop having self-pity and do your thing, so
yeah,
I agree with you, John.
All right, so
Yeah.
I guess I'm the John was Xantar was definitely the last one, but I'm definitely the last one to give my
No, you're
2
the
cents.
you're the official. You're the official.
For
Bring
me,
it in.
I guess my favorite part, and I'm not surprised that no one mentioned this. And when those interlopers were entering their dream world to destroy their souls,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That part when that girl enters
Oh,
Rengoku soul, and my man
Yeah.
stood up. My man said,
Yeah.
Nah.
and he was like,
Oh,
"I
that's a
dare
fact.
you." My man was on some other stuff, bro. I was like,
Right.
he wasn't even woke. My man was doing this from
He was just
subconscious. He was like,
But did you see the veins though?
Bro,
The veins.
my man was
Yeah.
pissed.
Yeah, he was
He
pissed.
was
He was
pissed.
pissed.
He was like, "Did you
That-
just try
that
to
is a
touch
good
my
moment.
soul?" Like,
Right.
Yeah, he was doing stuff like that the whole movie though. Like
Yeah.
when he was saying something, he just get that look like I see. Like he just knew everything.
like
he
his
was
my
always
man's
on point.
senses was on, like was sharpened to such a fine point. You couldn't like do anything about it. It was ridiculous. That's
I'm not
like,
gonna lie.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
Rengoku made that water pillar. I forgot his name. The one that just helped him in general.
Tomioka.
It's like he needs to hit the gym. Like he needs to he needs to do some work. You know what I mean? Like he was dope, and he killed the spider dude with that like cool move. But then it's just like I don't know. Like he was still like struggling a little bit with the butterfly thing. But if Rengoku was like, yeah, I'm just gonna be here. It's like, does he know instant transmission? Like, what is this guy doing? Like, I don't know. Just like from the screen, it was just like this like it really sets up the other Hashiras. It's like, are they gonna be as dope as him? Are they gonna be even doper? But like he really set the bar.
Right.
Well, all the Hashiras, based off what Rengoku was saying in the movie, all the Hashiras who know the original basic elements and not the branches are like usually the most powerful.
Yeah, but like the dude knows water.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like water, fire.
But hold on though, because Gyu came in. Now we saw Tanjiro use the most powerful stance, called it number 10. Gyu came in and said, "Boy, let me show you about number 11."
That's
and Tanjiro
true.
was like,
"That's true.
No, that's dope. That's dope. But it's just one of those things where it's like, brother, like Clarence said, brother was like, there's something in the force, and then he dealt with it instantly. Whereas like Gyu was like, all right, I gotta get this calm stance ready. I gotta become tranquil, and then kachap. This guy was just like, and done, and then he's like, I'm gonna take a nap now. He's like, oh, how long? Oh, 10 minutes into the movie, and I did everything. Dope. He just goes back to sleep.
All right.
Even his like introduction with the delicious. He just
my man,
delicious. Delicious.
My man was like the most energetic character.
Funny.
My man had the most energetic flair ever, bro. Like,
no. Here's the question. Who got more energy, Might Guy or Rengoku? Here's the question.
My guy, hands down. My guy.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
My guy.
This one out.
My guy don't know how to chill.
When he had those moments where he just like, nah, no, my guy got too many moments.
I'm gonna have to say Guy too, because he's just hype all the damn time. But Rengoku, he's fire. He's like fire can be calm, fire can be, like that. But Guy is just like earth, like earthquakes, like hurricanes. Like, he's just hype all the time.
Yeah,
I would agree. Like they're different types of hype. They're different types of hype.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like
it's definitely different types of hype.
Rengoku seems more balanced.
Yeah.
Whereas like Guy is like, if I don't have to be serious, I ain't gonna be serious.
That's true. All right, next question. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. The opposition to that question, least favorite part of the movie.
This is interesting.
And this, I feel like it's gonna be.
Let me get this one. Oh, this easy for me.
You want to go first then?
Yeah, that's easy for me.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
Go first, Clarence. Go ahead.
I was also had like a little briefing with this. I think the worst part, I would say, if there's anything negative about the show for me, is sometimes they would have those moments drawn out a little too long for me. But you also need those moments too. in terms of what I mean by moments is like those moments where you just come back and forth to like
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? It's like they draw out the crying or some of the moments is like necessary. But
Okay,
sometimes
okay.
it's like they overdo it
Yeah.
a little bit, but I can't really say anything really that bad about the movie. But
Yeah, so I
that would be
understand what you
those
mean.
thoughts
Like
for
it felt
me.
necessary, but then some of it felt unnecessary. Is what you? Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I get your point. I get your
Also
point.
the ending, like me and Xantar was talking about this before. We was talking about
Like,
the
is it gonna
ending.
end? Like,
When is it going
is
to
it
end?
over?
Like
Is it over?
it could have
Is
ended
it
a
over?
lot. There was so many times it could have ended. So that was
Like
another
me
thing.
personally, sitting in that theater, once they defeated the quote unquote demon train, I thought they were just gonna end it right there. Just like season 2, we're just gonna start popping off with the fight. They were like, no, we know what you want. And they proceeded to give us what we wanted. Cause like if you did read the manga, like in my head, I'm like, are they gonna do it? Are they gonna do it? And then they did it. I was like, whoa, like when are they gonna stop? And they did not. They did not stop.
When are they going to stop? When are they going to stop?
It was just one of those things that, like, I don't want it to stop, but it's just like we've been in this theater for a minute, so like it's gonna cut off at some point.
How bad you definitely had to use the bathroom. You can
Oh,
What
yeah,
are you talking about, man?
definitely.
I didn't get up and go to the bathroom once during the movie when I watched it. I was by the time the movie was over, I was like, so I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out and use the restroom.
He said I sat through that.
All right. Who wants to go? Who wants to go next for their least favorite?
I'm going fifth.
Why y'all always hit me with the numerals,
Yeah,
the
the
numerical
fifth.
system?
I hated all the parts when they're on the train. Like, why?
Like on top of the
Risky,
train?
why you open your mouth, dog?
On top of it? Wait, Risky, what?
I hate
On the
60% of
train,
the movie.
like on top of the train, or when they were on the train, when they were like in the dream train, like that's like
Yeah,
levels to that
clarify,
shit right there,
Risky.
you know what I mean?
Clarify.
He's like, I
Alright.
just didn't like when they were
I
on
was-
the train. Think about
It was a joke. I can go
Yeah,
next
I
though.
know, yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So, but it's not that I hated this about it. I hate that I don't know what's gonna happen next. The man threw his damn sword.
Coming out.
Like,
Apparently,
that's all I
season 2
know.
is coming out.
Dude. I know,
this
but I
year.
hate that I
think
don't
it's
know
coming out this
yet.
year.
Like,
That's a good
like
hint.
out of everything that's ever made me want to read the manga,
probably
for some reason that has become the number one.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
no!
real.
Yeah, you're gonna be fight like. I don't know how you're gonna fight this urge, man. You're gonna need like a puzzle hobby or something. Or, like, do Pilates,
gotta pick
'cause,
up
like,
Pokemon.
Dude, I already build
it's gonna
Gundams,
be
man.
hard. It's gonna be hard. Like, this is gonna be hard.
Yeah,
Especially
you know
since
what?
it's, like the number one thing right now. Like, you're just gonna be walking down the street and you're gonna be like, "Hey, did you hear about?" And it's like, "Oh, come on, random dude down the street."
I'm trying to avoid it. I'm
Risky.
trying so hard.
You know what? Use this as fuel to fire your Apex game. Even more so.
Well,
The new
honest,
season
I'm
came
playing
out.
comp right now.
Just wreck 'em.
Huh?
If it means anything, I'm playing D2 comp.
You in comp
Nice.
right now? I'm
Yeah, I've been in. I haven't lost a match either. That's why I know it's going good.
Yo, my boy, out here shoulder charging. Oh man, but yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. Definitely like because I already know, but at the same time, based off if I was in your shoes, like yeah, what the heck is going? Like he threw his sword. What now? Like and he chucked it. He was like, "Ah."
He said, "Don't let me catch you around here again, dog."
He was not
Like,
trying to let him go.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what happened to that sword.
You
It's one of
still
those things,
have
like,
How do you get
I read it,
how do you get his
but
sword
then it's
back?
just like, wow.
I forgot
like,
how he
it-
got
it-
his sword back.
I don't remember either. It's just one of those things like, wow, how did he? But like, if you want my opinion of it didn't seem that hard to just order another one the last time he lost his swords.
Nah, the sword maker boy beat him up.
I mean, like, he got mad at him, but like, it didn't seem like it was like impossible. He's just gonna be really pissed and come back into the story. You know what I mean? And, like,
when you
he's gonna
think
be
about
funny,
it though,
but,
that's
like,
all the sword makers are very odd and very adamant about their swords. They will kill you. Did you in the anime? Did you see what happened when Inosuke started beating the crap out of his sword? The dude was like,
Dog.
"Dog,
yeah,
like,
he
what
was
are you doing?" He was ready to
Yeah,
kill
rest in
Inosuke.
peace.
But the funny
Rest in
thing, yo,
peace.
Inosuke just looked at him like, and went to
Nah, I'ma
work on the
still do
next
it.
sword. I was like,
Yeah, I don't care what you say right now. This is happening.
Oh man. That's what that was. All right. You want to go next, Cobalt?
Still thinking about it.
That's fair.
All right,
All right. You
I
want
guess
to?
I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead,
I'll go
Xantar.
next. So I would just probably say like the beginning part, of the movie, like when they're right about to go meet Rengoku and like the delicious and stuff like that. It's just one of those things where it's like I'm sitting here and I'm like, they said this was a 10 out of 10, but right now I'm feeling 4 out of 5. You know what I mean? Like, I'm feeling it.
My man out here reducing fractions. He said, I'm not having it.
It was one of those things where it's just like, all right, like I like anime, but you're not really like the traditional anime, but you're being very traditional in this $13 movie right now. You know what I mean?
I really like that part.
But once he pulled out the sword, shut me up. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
we're actually watching Demon Slayer. Not,
Yeah.
like Slice of Life, Demon College or something, like a spin-off series or some shit.
You
Like,
know
yeah, no,
you'd
this is
watch
real.
that, though. You know you'd
No, I
watch
would still watch it, but I'm not gonna put it in my like top 10 or anything. I'll watch it when people are asleep, so no one's knowing. So I can like be on top of everything, be like, oh yeah, I know everything about this. It's just like just not talk about it really in public, but like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that. It's demons, like crap. But yeah, that beginning, it was just one of those things where it's like, just like pop off. Oh, we're doing this, and then like, I really just, I'm glad that they didn't just like chill, like they just never chilled, and it was just then that was great, but that beginning part, I was just like, the anticipation was just bad for me. But that's not even like a bad thing. It was just like that. The movie's just too good to really have like a bad part.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. You gotta just, it's hard to find a part.
Yeah, it's just like that's why I picked the beginning, because I was like I'll probably just skip past that like first 5 minutes of the movie next time I watch it like on DVD or something.
The beautiful tree sway.
HD DVD.
What?
Hey, I said on HD DVD. It's a
Oh.
joke because it doesn't exist.
Nah.
we was all like,
Popular
we didn't hear him all clearly. We were like, huh?
I
But-
thought
We
he said
all did hear
ADD.
you. He was like,
I was like, what? They have it on ADD. That makes no sense. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Oh man.
But yeah, miscommunication.
Okay. Definitely next is because he said number 5 is Argent.
Oh wait, is me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess what I have is criticisms, but they're not really bad, right? So one, I did lean into, I touched on a little bit, wanted a little bit more Zenitsu, wanted a little bit more Nezuko. I'm super interested in Nezuko and her super fire demon powers, because apparently she could just light up whenever. Like, it doesn't even have, she doesn't even have to be bleeding. She's just like, fire now. And I'm like, well, that's cool. My second one is a criticism only because it's still great and it's still beautiful. And Tanjiro's soul is so beautiful. My man's soul is made of talk no jutsu. It's crazy. My man out here trying to love everybody. My man out here able to smell people's feelings and just trying to understand and like connect with people, which that's always a
Nah, I'm
again.
gonna hit you with the illest reference. It's not the talk no jutsu, it's the door of truth from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh,
The door of
Like when
truth.
you see that, it's just like everything. I understand everything now. Cause like that boy with tuberculosis, he was just literally like, I literally saw the light. Like, like I'm a changed man. Maybe I'm not even sick anymore. That's how crazy it was in there.
it was way
True.
too beautiful.
True.
I said
But-
that looked like Kingdom Hearts.
It looks like the final that's yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
The final world. It looked like, yeah.
All right. Argent, you got home a good point with that one, man, for sure. Like it
Yeah,
to the point, like his world is so serene. My man, like Xantar said, my man didn't even want to do anything. He was
He was just like,
He took the
"You
rope
just
off. He was like,
kill
my
you?
bad. My
You're
bad.
gonna
Yo,
just
my
let me
bad,
do this
bro.
because I want to? What the
Right.
fuck? I'm out. This is crazy. I didn't sign up for this. He's
He was
letting me
thrown
do
off.
this. You know, I had a plan. I stalked him. I like watched his family and shit, and I could just walk in here and just do this. Like, nah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I
There
gotta
has
go.
to be
I
something.
gotta go.
Yeah, exactly.
To have that,
There has to be a step that like I get too close and I just disintegrate or something. Like I'm out.
there was as soon as he touched the soul, there was a trap door.
You activated my trap card.
Trap card. All right, Kobo, you ready?
Where'd he go?
Did we lose him?
He's still thinking. That's a good question.
Now he's got to be right there.
Did Sasha go? Did you go, Sasha?
Oh.
No.
You ready?
Can you
No, I
guys
mean, did
hear
she
me?
go?
Oh,
Like,
wait,
did
oh,
she
wait,
say-
wait,
Yeah,
wait.
I hear you.
Testing.
Yeah, we hear you.
he's
Yeah, there
back.
we go.
The man.
There we go.
Kobo, we hear you. We hear you. I think we lost him again.
Come back.
We never
Nah,
have.
Okay, where were we?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Least favorite part.
What's your
All
least
right,
favorite
good.
part?
Wait,
I
what?
think we went out again. I think we
All
went
right,
out
good.
again. I can't talk. I had a whole segment of
Where they kicked
Yeah.
off the CG.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely agree with you there.
When they kicked it off. Got it. Look,
I
the funny
felt
thing.
that since I brought that up earlier, I couldn't bring it up again. That would be redundant.
That's
But
double
yeah.
jeopardy.
So,
Nah, I'm a triple jeopardy on that. That every time I looked at
You
that
went the
CGI, I'm
rave.
like,
nah, my man Kobold out here, like, I'm gonna just keep it short. When they kicked off the CG, I'm done. Silence. Stone cold.
yeah, you don't even have to say anything after that. It's facts. Facts. Keep it moving.
Sasha Ray, you're next. Just 1 second. We do have a few people in the comments.
Ooh,
Darla-
what they got to say?
Nothing too crazy. Darla's here. You got most for y'all who've been in the podcast before. Y'all know who Darla is or are part of my streams.
Hey.
Darla, I'm glad that you could be here, and she's definitely a regular of mine. And our boy Nullified Saint, who's usually a part of the stream, is in the comments. The boy Null. He couldn't be here with us tonight because unfortunately he didn't get to see the movie yet. But you know, he'll be here for the next one. No, don't do that, man. He got the sad face with the bandage wrapped around the head on. Like I'm done.
I'm not even looking at the comments.
Nah. It's life, man. That's what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
I was literally supposed to see it yesterday. I was like, nah, I have to see it today.
Yeah. All right, Sasha, you ready? Let's go.
So my least favorite part was when the demon got away, like the last demon, because I really wanted Rengoku to like kill him.
I feel that.
Yo, that struggle, man, it was beautiful.
And then like Tanjiro, like when he was like, "You're always fighting us when we're disadvantaged, and we're fighting you guys at your advantage because it's in the dark." Blah blah blah. I was like, dang.
But Tanjiro really drove home a point, yo. Like, don't get me wrong. As long as the sun touch them, yeah, but they could fight in like a shadow or something like that. They really be running no matter what.
Yeah.
And like Tanjiro realized, like, yo, we always fighting y'all when it's dark. Fight us in the light, you sons of
Yo, he was like, yo, we lose limbs, we like bleed out, y'all regenerate. He's like,
was it from like when they showed that first demon at the beginning of the series? It's supposed to be like sunlight equals the most painful thing you could possibly experience. Like it's supposed to be like I could literally break all my bones in my body 30 times and it would not equate to the pain of the sunlight touching the demon skin.
Right.
Like that's how, you know what I mean? So like when you put it into that factor, it's like how strong is the sun in the Demon Slayer universe? You know what I mean? like it's a hefty boy. Yeah.
Yeah, with the poses. RJ with the poses.
They're just chilling like he's posing over there. But
oh man.
I don't want to play darts with Tanjiro after seeing this movie.
My man,
he really got that guy from a distance. He really got him in the chest. He was just like, Kah!
Eat my food. So I will go eat my food, and if you guys are still on, I'll log back on.
All right. Do you, Sasha? Do you? Thank you.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah,
Bye, Sasha Ray.
it was fun. Bye.
Bye.
Leave a comment in the chat.
Yeah, watch it.
Like,
Okay.
comment, subscribe.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll come back. I just gotta eat because
Yeah,
I'm gonna
do
finish
you?
talking about it. Okay,
Nah,
bye.
be a human.
But
No,
all right.
That's
I'm
the
a
whole
demon.
point of the
Oh,
movie.
but did you? No, I'm a
Ooh.
demon. I'm
Yo.
a demon. Yo.
Okay, bye.
Yo, that's what the kids say nowadays. They be on demon time. The kids
Yeah.
on that.
All right. So for
They
me,
wished him.
I
They
guess
wished him they upper moons.
my least favorite part was
Nah, I'm not even gonna do play.
yeah,
Like that.
my least favorite part was when my
I'll-
man was belittled when the demon upper three was belittling the shit out of Rengoku. Like my man wasn't about it and going toe to toe with him from the rip. The only reason he couldn't keep up towards the end is because he ran out of stamina. That's the only
and
reason.
blood.
Yeah,
he
that's,
also ran out of blood.
that's true. That's true. But like, that's beside the
Big
point.
factor.
That's beside the point. That is the point. But you know what I mean.
Beside the point.
That is the point.
Oh, Reese, I don't
Yeah.
mean
That's
to
funny.
backtrack, but one of the best parts of the movie, y'all just brought up a reminder for me, was when homeboy had his whole fist in his body, and he was like, "Nah, you're not going nowhere.
That's
You
true.
was here."
That
And he was just
power
holding
struggle.
him there, just
That power struggle was real.
oh boy, I was like, yeah. He's like, nope. Unfortunately, he did get away. So I'm with Sasha though. That was a terrible moment.
Yeah, but like I felt that Upper Moon was wrong for belittling Rengoku like the way he did. Like my man was he was praising him and then he was belittling it, like tearing him down at the same time. I was like, yo, you either gonna choose one or the other. You praising him because he's strong, but you saying he's weak because he don't want to become a demon like you're punk behind. Get out of here, bro. Like
Nah,
That's
he
like
did.
Chef
He
Ramsay's,
did get out of there.
judging.
He got in there real fast.
you're right, he ran. He was like, oh, the sun's coming, gotta dip. Look,
He's
what
like, I think Reese has a point in the future. I gotta get out of here before it connects.
yeah, so he out here, he was like, oh, the sun's coming. Gotta be like Jimmy Neutron. Gotta blast.
I'm out. You take my hands. I don't need them.
Yeah. I got new ones. I got new. We got hands in the
Take
house.
'em.
He definitely ripped off his own limbs. It was crazy.
What's the next question? Well, how are we feeling? Because we're running a little long, buddy.
Yo, man, we here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really enjoying the conversations tonight.
We doing a Joe Budden podcast link.
Yeah. My
3
next.
hours.
So, I think this might be the last question. Or maybe we'll see if I come up with another one. But these are all the questions I already had. What emotions did you feel during the part when you knew, and even if you already read the manga and you knew, but when it happened, when Rengoku was on his last legs?
Oh,
I call last.
anybody want to take the floor?
I call
I
last.
mean,
You call
I'll
last.
go.
Okay.
I'll go.
Go ahead,
All
Kobo.
right, go ahead.
You know, we all were bummed. We all were super bummed that he died. We all knew it was coming. He had made his statements. You sat there kind of pondering what he was talking about and how his sacrifice, what it truly meant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think there was a lot of introspection at that point that kind of saved us from breaking down and just sobbing. You know.
Well, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause right there, Kobo. I ain't gonna lie. I shed like 3 tears. Definitely.
That's real. This is a safe
bro,
space.
That's real.
Bro,
This is a safe space.
literally, it was 1, 2, 3. A fourth one's coming. I was like, get your ass back in there.
Like we're not making this consistent. Come on, guys.
Nah, One Piece be having moments like that.
Yeah, I think
That's another thing. Like,
I think just like good anime just has that.
it's just good anime.
what I mean?
Like it will have a
Just
part
like,
that will make you tear.
It would, like, yeah, because like I can think of a lot of good moments that like were like slightly life changing. I can't like another person be like, oh, that's not life. You know what I mean? Like just watching that, you just like start thinking about just about life. You know what I mean? Just like stuff you might not think about because like they literally just touch your heart so good.
Yeah. So like Kobo.
The beautiful thing about the series is, okay, here's a character that we didn't really have much information on prior to this. We knew he was a
Right.
Hashirama. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
In that limited amount of time, became invested in this character.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's good storytelling. You know,
Yeah, that's great
really-
storytelling.
that's I'd say the hallmark of the entire series isn't just the style that it produces, but the fact that the story has meaning, the story has purpose, and the story brings you along with the main character through all these motions, all these events. And so when he died, you weren't just invested in the character Rengoku himself, but also Tanjiro's response, how he felt. You felt how he felt at moment because you're invested because of damn good storytelling.
That's true.
So I mean, how did I feel?
Mhm.
Honored to have actually met the guy
Mm.
in the story, just like Tanjiro did.
Mic
Yeah.
drop.
Changed. So carry on.
I'm gonna be honest
Damn,
with you.
man.
I don't know if I can follow that. I don't know if I can
exactly.
follow that.
That's
Hard,
mic
bro.
drop.
It's like, damn.
It was a question that's easy for
glad I
any
called
one of us
last
to
'cause
drop.
you guys gotta go before me. I got time to think about what's up. Like Reese got the ultimate edge, but I'm gonna be like right there with him. You know what I mean? So like, you
Yo,
guys,
God.
you give
How do you
us a
go
second.
about-
Well, there's a ton to take from it, so everyone's got something they can put in on this.
Yes, for sure. But
So-
damn, Kobo.
I'm not gonna be that. You already got the mic dropped on that one. So
It was a small mic. It was a real small mic. There's a bunch of mics. We'll hand them around.
Don't be cocky. It was we all felt the weight of that mic.
Definitely.
that was your.
That-
All right. Well, thank you.
But yeah, I do. I gotta add to what he was saying too. I agree with what he was saying. At the same time, I also felt it was the same feeling that I felt. Not as again, it's such a short period of time. It's not as much as Ace, but again, I don't know why I keep comparing One Piece. I keep comparing One Piece to I don't know why.
See,
But-
I'm supposed to be the One Piece guy, and I got
I
bring it
love
up.
One
You know
Piece.
what I
I
mean?
lo-
That's what's up.
He got a point. He's got a point.
You know,
But
when
I-
Ace passed away, everybody was heartbroken. Like,
Not me.
well, most
Not
people.
me. When we get to the One
Besides
Piece
John, this is
debate,
where we differ.
Tyrese, when we get to the One Piece debate, don't forget about Ace question, because I got a lot of stuff to say about
Oh,
that boy
shit.
with that cowboy hat. That's all you gotta know. Like, oof.
I will be right behind. I'll be the second in like the general to your you. You know how Beyonce is like the head of the Beehive.
Yeah.
You'll be like Beyonce. I'll be like the lieutenant of the Beehive. And
The lieutenant. Second in command. But yeah, all right. Who's next and how they felt in that situation? Risky? Argent?
Seeing as
I
Risky's
called
probably
last.
playing video games, so I'll go.
No, I mean I'm here.
Okay, I'll please.
By all means, good sir. By all means.
So this kind of goes back to what I said earlier. It's not that I didn't care that he died or anything like that, or like his last
Oh
moments.
yeah, you did say
I
that.
more,
Oh,
I
yeah,
more
this is
or
gonna be
less,
good.
I felt Tanjiro's emotions more than him,
okay.
and that's kind of gave me goosebumps in reality. Like in reality, dude's like, you know what? This is the job, man. I just fucking died. Hopefully, I'll take him out, but he doesn't take him out with him. But like, he knew he was dead, which made me just go, you know what? That man knew what he was doing. I'm cool with this. That's what it was. But Tanjiro yelling and screaming got me hyped, and I ain't gonna lie, I cried a little bit. I was in the movie theater next to Jiraiya, just going, "I'm a man."
It's a safe space, Risky. This is a safe space.
I ain't gonna
But
lie.
yeah.
It's really hard to not get a little choked up in this movie during that part.
Exactly.
Like you got to
Yeah.
be kind of semi-heartless to not even feel like a tug of the heartstrings. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I haven't met anybody yet who didn't like have some type of string pulled. I haven't met anybody yet who's seen it.
yeah, at the bare minimum, oh damn, you know what I mean? Like,
So
at the minimum.
I recently purchased all of Demon Slayer, and now I have it. Up to volume 21. I still gotta get volume 22 and 23.
There
Dope.
you go.
So I'm reading it now because I'm reading it physically. You know, it's no pop-ups in a book. It's great.
Right.
I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Hey, that's what's
I
up.
didn't know what was going to happen. So when Rengoku engaged with what is his name, Akasa,
Akasa.
Akasa,
yeah.
yeah.
I was like, I don't know who going home from this fight. So when I saw like it started to go downhill, I'm like, no, my boy, no. And also just to get a little vulnerable, not too vulnerable. I grew up in Philadelphia, single parent household. My mama is my everything. Literally, you know, I wouldn't be the man I am. I wouldn't be without her. So that touching the conversation that Rengoku has with his mom and him seeing his mom again, real tears here. Like,
Nah,
Yeah.
and I can
no,
admit
no.
That was a
No, this is
beautiful
safe
moment.
It was.
It was a beautiful
Mhm.
moment.
I felt all those. I was like, wow, this is a moment. Dang, bro. In those moments where you be like you be your face get that sour like stuck.
Yeah, it's that moment that hits you like, yo, this is real. Like,
yeah. Amazing writing.
mm-hmm.
Very
Amazing
good. Very
writing.
good. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Got to agree.
Xantar?
Yeah, I felt blessed, to be honest. Like, I felt blessed in the sense that like I was able to experience just like this core, like everyone's saying, like it's a character. You met him for like maybe like an hour and a half. You got invested with him. You saw his backstory, and then like you really got to see a man actually fulfill his goals and his beliefs and his promises all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And even when he was dying, he was like, this is what I want in a sense, because I did my job. Like I did what my mom always told me to do. I did what I always believed that my father didn't believe in me. You know, I did it for my brother. I did it for everybody. And it was just one of those moments where it's just like he's dying, but it wasn't a sad death, in my opinion. It was a happy death. You understand? Because like he did save the entire train. He did save the future. Because in all honesty, like Tanjiro, like they already said, like he's special. Like not spoilerized, like he got his ass beat in front of all these guys in it. So like it was just one of those things was like now I also as a Hashira see why you guys are special. And it also highlighted the fact of like Tanjiro's inner struggles with the movie, you know, and it was just a beautiful moment in a beautiful anime in a beautiful movie. And I'm so glad I got to see it in theaters because like I had the link on my phone like literally the day it came out, and I watched like 10 minutes of it, and I was like, no, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna watch this shit in theaters.
It's an experience.
Because like I have to, yeah, and I'm so glad I didn't do it. Like I watched it in theaters because like the music, just surround sound, the angels, and then like when he was like going like I guess Super Saiyan, you want to call it, like Super Flame.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, he's not coming out of this.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like literally, like oh, he's going Final Flash. Like this is it. This is it. And when you know someone's gonna die, it's kind of hard to play it off in a way that you appreciate the death if you know it's coming. And it's just one of those things where it's like it was a beautiful moment. And like I couldn't personally cry because I looked over to my left and Clarence was like, and that made me laugh a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. And then I look over to my right and there's a grown man hugging another grown man and they're just dying. Like just like crying. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, this is kind of hilarious. Cause like
no, we love our kings around here. We love our kings around here.
It was just one of those things where it's like, I'm trying to be emotional, and these guys are just like, I cannot even top that emotion right now. Like they got it. They got it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not even gonna disrespect their pain. Like I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna be like, wow. Like cause they were like so engaged in the movie, and then I look over and they're just like bawling. Like you could have swore like they really knew Rengoku. Like that's how it really was. And, like in that moment, I was just smiling. I was happy, and I was just like, "Wow!" Like I've witnessed history right here. Like this is dope. Like, and then 10 years down the line, when I'm old and we're still doing anime podcasts and stuff, I could be like, "Hey, remember that time I saw two grown men crying over an anime dude that they just met?"
Beautiful.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's strong.
It's a beautiful moment in history because, like, it's funny, but it's also like it's touching that they could really just open up like that in public without even caring, because like that's how much they care about this, and it's just beautiful that like as an anime fan we are here. This is like how Marvel fans felt when Iron Man came out in 2010. Like, I think it came out earlier than that, but like when Iron Man came out, Marvel fans were like, yes, like we are here in 08. So yeah, so it's like, yeah, we are here. So like I feel like this is one of the moments, like anime's been here, but now it's here for everybody, not just us.
Y'all remember that time when anime was like shunned?
Oh,
Isn't that hilarious?
Right.
Where it's at now?
Man, when wasn't it?
And there's not a single person in this chat that doesn't remember that.
Yeah,
Single
you know,
person.
you know how many times I got judged for like, you watch anime? Yeah, you got a problem.
Yeah,
like,
we're having a happy chat, and you actually want us to like cry like real tears, not like happy, joyless tears. Like you want us to cry these depression, like dark tears. Like, nah, get out of here, Clarence. We're loving where we're at right now.
Get out of here, Clarence.
Why you had to put him on blast?
Clarence, bro.
Wait, hold up,
Hold up. Like, nah, don't do that to me.
Hold up, Cobalt. We couldn't hear you, Cobalt.
I was just laughing. Get out of here, Clarence. I'm gonna be saying that for weeks, man.
All right,
Walk in the apartment. Get out of here, Clarence.
All right, since Sasha Ray has returned to us, Sasha Ray, the question we just went over, what were you feeling at the very end as Rengoku was dying?
It's like really sad. Like, I was about to cry.
Nah, everybody felt that, except I didn't physically cry because of jokes.
Bro,
But
if you cry, it's cool.
If you cry,
It's cool. This is Xantar. This is a safe space, babe.
I really wish I did cry because it was that beautiful. It was that beautiful. Like, it's not even like a safe space thing. Like, I feel dishonored that I didn't cry. Because like that's how beautiful that moment was. You know what I mean? It's like, no, fuck what everybody else says. He earned the damn tears coming out of my face, man. But I couldn't give it to him. You know what I mean? I let him down.
Yeah, man. So so that's it, Sasha Ray. Any other emotions or like that moment? What?
When he
So you
died?
know what? Just go grab your journal, because I know you got a journal entry about it. Just share that with us.
Why had to be a journal entry though? Like, it was so specific.
I had a journal entry.
Respect.
I haven't written in my journal in a while, but when he like
don't give him ammo.
Well, it was crazy because honestly, when I was in the theaters watching it, and when Tanjiro was crying, somebody started laughing in the movie theater. So I was like,
"What?
Hold up! Why are they laughing? Why are they laughing?" But
there's people that do that when like they see like they're just awkward like that.
You got a point.
Yeah. Enough said. You just said it.
I know what you mean, but I don't think it was that. I think it was like somebody's mom taking them to the like anime, and she's like, "What is this?"
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? People, parents won't get it. Parents won't get it.
How could you not get? It's very simple. A dude who has a sword died fighting. Doesn't get more simple than that. You know what I mean? Do you feel emotions for this guy? Yes or no? Laughter? Like
that's Charlie.
The movie.
That woman is a serial killer, and that's we're just saying that.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Kobo's right. She's a serial killer. Sasha Ray, I'm glad you got home safely.
She didn't laugh like when Rengoku died. She laughed when Tanjiro was crying because he was about to die.
That's even worse. That's even worse because like he really brought that home of that emotion, and she's just like she fell asleep, woke up, and then was like, oh shit, I'm at the end of the movie. Like that's the only way I could justify that. Like you woke up, you're like, oh shit, I actually slept through this entire movie. That's hilarious.
That's just if is that justifiable? If that's a big if.
That's the biggest of ifs.
Yeah. That was really weird. I couldn't really wrap my head around why she did that.
Probably brought you out of the moment a little bit. Like,
yeah,
what?
It did.
It's like
And
that's the wrong
then-
emotion to have right now. Like,
Yeah, and
It
then,
just
like,
doesn't
was
make
this
sense.
other person in the movie theater, like when Rengoku was like, when he was like saying his speech and stuff, like this one guy, I could tell I don't know why he was in the movie theater. He didn't seem like he was a fan of Demon Slayer. He was like, why he's so hype? I'm like, why are you asking that question?
Yo,
Like, how are you gonna
you
do
had so
that?
much self-control. That's a slap.
Yeah.
That's a
Right.
slap in my hood.
You know what?
It's
You
like,
know.
why are you so hyped?
You know what?